whatever we want to talk about. Okay, are we on? I believe we're on. Instagram is going to be on today.
Beautiful.
So we got a bam. We did not because we had to restart the camera like at the last second. Remember?
The weeks are starting Monday.
Everything is running together. What's up, everybody?
Happy Wednesday.
Wednesday. Did you forget? You don't have to be shy.
Oh, yes.
Shy, come on.
I know you're not shy. A New Yorker that's shy. Have you ever heard of such a thing?
Never.
That's right. Never ever.
It's
Never.
not a thing.
Italiano.
It is not a thing. How's everybody doing? How are you doing, Jay? Good? All good?
Great. Just a little warm, but it's fine.
A little warm. Listen, it's a
She was
freeze
running
out
down the
here.
hallway.
What do you mean?
Because I had the air conditioner like cranking so that we would.
Oh, that's good. I've been hot for like 2 months now. I
Well,
got
it
my
was
day.
hot today.
It said 100, and I said, no,
I
thank
went
you.
running today. It was 92 degrees. I was like real happy about it. Really happy about
I
it.
don't like hot.
My gosh, y'all, listen, we have my friend Steven here. He is a New Yorker,
Yeah.
Italian.
Okay, I have to know. Is the New York pizza, is it all the hype?
It is.
It is?
Pizza bagels. I miss my pizza bagels here in Texas.
Pizza bagel. Huh.
Pizza and bagels.
Oh, and bagels.
And
Okay,
bagels.
I
Yeah.
was-
Pizza
Not
bagels are good too. But,
Yeah.
I can see how they could do it.
But yeah.
Mhm.
But there's some hidden New York Italian here. You can find. There's a guy from my area in Plano.
Oh,
Actually, Covino's.
Ah.
Covino's is the
Oh,
restaurant.
yeah, I've heard of that.
So
I've been
he's
there,
from my
actually. It's
area.
a small little,
Small little home wall. You can bring wine.
Yeah.
In, you can bring drinks. And
for sure. But he's not from the city, right?
Not from
He's
the
from
city.
northern.
1 hour.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've never been to New York.
Suburbs.
so-
Never been at all?
No.
Oh, I love New York
gotta
City.
get you.
I absolutely
Yeah.
love New York City.
I do want to go, but
I just got back from California.
yeah.
Woo, I'm feeling
Saw
like I'm
Shane.
alive again.
Santa Monica.
Listen, I was all over the place, everywhere, all over LA. So listen, Steven, you want to know what he texted me that he wanted?
What's that?
Chocolate chip cookies.
Okay.
Woo! What else
I'm
was it?
sweet. Almost. I got a sweet tooth.
He said chocolate chip cookies, chocolate something else. And he was
Chocolate
like,
cake.
a chocolate cake.
Yeah.
Everything.
That was her.
Everything
Chocolate
you've done, everything you've done. I was like, oh, I'm going to die if we do chocolate chip cookies one more time. So we're doing blueberry muffins, which is like his third option.
We like
It's actually it's one of my first.
It's
Okay.
funny first, but
Okay.
it was way down on the list. But I went through the list. I'm like, okay, blueberry muffins. We haven't done those yet. And the cool thing about muffins is you don't have to use a mixer. Actually, you don't want to use a mixer at all. If you make a muffins and you use it in a mixer, please stop.
Immediately.
They're not good. People may tell you they're good,
They don't bake right.
but they're not. They're gonna be tough.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we're making. I
Yay.
obviously want Steven to tell you guys about what he does. But the muffins are very easy. It's literally flour, sugar, baking powder, butter, eggs. I do put vanilla in mine. It doesn't call for it, but I always do. Some milk and blueberries. It's a very simple recipe.
And because it has blueberry, it makes it healthy.
It's basically a fruit.
Yeah.
I mean, blueberries are definitely a fruit, but I feel like the blueberries, there's a lot of blueberries in it, so I feel like it counters the sugar and the flour, the butter. Yeah, I mean, it's a super fruit, right?
Yes.
Super fruit.
It's a super fruit. So this is a health recipe. Like we're just trying to get you
Health
healthy.
and wellness over the summer.
I feel like we're on HGTV here. I know.
Yes.
HGTV. We're ready for you. And listen, if y'all are on here, we cannot see you if you don't say something. So
We want
if you
comments.
hear, say something because we can't see you if you're not. I can see there's people on here, but ain't nobody said nothing yet, so I don't know who you are.
You guys are quiet.
Y'all are quiet. I
Speak
know.
up.
I know my people are loud. His New
Oh,
York people,
yeah.
I know y'all are
It's
loud.
me.
Jada got loud people.
I do.
We all have loud
We
people.
do. We got comment.
We
Here's
all
what we're
have
saying.
loud people. Say something. Come on. So yeah, go ahead, Steven. I'm gonna get this rolling, and I'm gonna do a double batch, by the way.
Yeah, so welcome everybody. It's a pleasure to be here. It's finally nice to be around Shane. I've heard nothing but amazing things about him and cooking, so I don't care about his insurance world. I care about his cooking because I love dessert, and when he texted me, I was very excited.
He just wants to eat.
I want to eat. I want to taste his food because I know he's a good cook and he underplays himself all the time. But my name is Steven Orphis. I'm the CEO of SRO Business Coaching Incorporated. What I do is help companies scale and grow on a clean string marketing budget. So all that means is we try to scale without spending a lot of money. I was blessed to be able to do that twice for 2 family-owned companies. So I really learned the ins and outs of sales, marketing, operations, and to keep your marketing budget low and how to take your company to the next level. So I tie in Field of Dreams, which is the amazing baseball movie, if you guys are baseball fans.
I'm not a baseball fan, but I do know about that little fun fact.
Yeah, so my whole tagline is, if you build it, he will come. If you build it, they will come as your customer. So that's kind of how I build and talk. But there's three arms to my business. One is an individual coaching, where I work with you one-on-one. I do a group coaching for CEOs.
Okay.
So it allows a group setting, build an environment, a culture. We find all your weak points in your business, and we help you scale to get to the next level. And then I'm a keynote speaker. I do a podcast as well, Field of Dreams Business Podcast. And I'm about to release my own book in the next 90 days. So
you're busy.
All kind of things going on.
Yeah.
I love that though.
I know. I'm surprised that you had time to come here.
Yeah.
Always make time for you, Shane.
I
And
feel
now,
special
Jaida,
again.
so you get an invite like this, you don't turn it down.
He said, if you're cooking, then I'm there.
That's right. That's it.
Listen, that's all you got to do to get 90% of people like around you. If you offer them some kind of food,
and drinks.
people are gonna come. They're gonna clear their schedule, and they're gonna be wherever you want them to be. You just gotta feed them.
Yeah.
And
It's
much
very easy.
kudos to you guys, because I committed 2 years ago to my podcast. I started out of my bedroom with mine. Now I'm doing it live, but you guys have really stayed committed to this show. And I think it will pay off if you keep going. So
We're trying to
love
make it
watching you guys
happen.
every week.
If we
With
make it, they'll
humble
come.
beginnings.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I feel
We're in
like
Shane's 1-bedroom apartment. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're in New York City.
our studio. Listen, we have a whole camera crew here. Don't let him lie. We got a whole camera crew here. Like,
It might be a little bit bigger than New York
Just a
City.
little
parking
bit.
lot.
this is probably much bigger than New York City
Yeah.
Farms, actually. So fun fact, I don't know if it's a fun fact, but when you're making muffins, you want to put your dry ingredients in there, then you want to make a well to put your wet ingredients in, and then you just fold it in. Like, you don't have to like a dough. Yeah, you don't want to work it really a lot, so because you want it to be tender, you want it to be soft. Again, don't use a mixer. Please don't use a mixer. And when you're mixing it, there's going to be some dry parts, some like floury parts, and you're going to want to mix it more, but don't do it. Please don't do it. It will get wet. There's enough moisture in there. It's all good. So, where did you get your sales skills? Where did you come up with that skill set?
Yeah, so I mean, I was blessed. Played collegiate baseball, coached for many years, so just had that natural sales ability to build relationships. And even as a baseball player, as a catcher, you have to really work with your pitcher every single day,
Right.
every single pitch, and you got to know X's and O's tactics.
Yeah.
So that really played into my mind, and I was the only position on the field that faces the other way. So it's something pretty cool to think about.
Yeah.
So you're an automatic leader on the baseball field. So I always had to know where my guys were moving on the next pitch, on the next play, calling pitches for your pitcher, keeping him happy so you can get the most out of your team. And then offensively, just understanding the game of hitting. As soon as somebody steps in the box, I know how to get them out automatically. So just picking up
That's cool.
a lot of people don't know in baseball, there's a lot of knowledge behind it. The catcher doesn't really get the notoriety that the pitcher gets, but the catcher's behind the smarts
Makes it.
of that game.
And the catcher actually like calls the pitches,
shots.
right?
And I've caught some no hitters and perfect games, and you give all the credit to the pitcher, which is the right thing to do. But you got to have a guy back there that the pitcher trusts.
Right.
And I was always a guy that the pitchers asked for me because they commended my presence and my knowledge, and I'd be able to pull the best out of them. So I brought that into sales. I was blessed to work for Fox Television right out of college. So I had to put the tie on. I got dropped off in New York City from being an upstate kid. So
Fancy.
my buddy I was working with one of my good friends, and he had to walk me from the train set from Grand Central to 53rd and 7th because I didn't know how to get there.
Wow.
So literally, I was in a shirt and tie on.
How far of a walk is that?
It's about 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
In the winter
That's not
time,
too
it's
bad.
brutal.
Wintertime, forget
So
it.
we used to go underneath Radio City
Yeah.
and find all the secret paths to stay underground.
Mhm.
Always rushing by the clock, and so it's just really molded me quickly
Right.
into sales and building relationships. I was challenged with walking around the floor with high-level executives. So,
Mhm.
you know, it was that fear mentality. So you had to make it or you're gone.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
so
and
for
that
me,
has
I
to-
was so scared of losing that amazing job that was on my resume.
Yeah.
You know, and I had the athlete mentality, so I was lucky. I was used to being competitive, but you know, it could bring you some anxiety, and you got to fight through that. And
Yeah.
but it's good experience. You know, I was sitting in sales meetings at 22 years old with high level executives. You know, in some of the big markets, selling advertising. Back then, it was a really crazy industry.
Yeah.
Well, and New York City is so competitive.
It is.
Yeah.
And when you're in like a major network like that, I would imagine the pressure is like
It is.
Oh, for sure.
insane.
So for you, Stephen, being an athlete, like what are advice or tips that you give to athletes that coming out of the sport and going into the workforce? Because I know that's a weird transition. I was an athlete myself.
Yeah.
So coming out of college, you're like, okay, like I understand I have all these skill sets, but like, how do I use them in a environment where it's now professional and I don't have on cleats anymore, I don't have on uniform, but I still have to make a team environment and be there to play. What are some tips that you give?
Yeah, baseball was so important to me because the failure of baseball really translates to business.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, a lot of Hall of Famers go 3 for 10. You fail 7 times, you get 3 hits out of those 10 at bats.
Mm-hmm.
You're still a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
But you fail more times than you succeed. And I relate that to entrepreneurship.
Yes.
I relate that to business. So I was able to learn that, you know, through all my years of playing. I struggled a lot, you know, a lot of ups and downs in sports. And so that work ethic always stood with me. And I was able to build up that failure experience, I guess I would say, is when you can, you can get after it the next day and come back from that. You know, you build up that adversity feeling. So that was really important for me from baseball to business. And then the relationship piece. So if there's anything that I could say from sports to business is team environments are the best environments.
Yes.
And it relates to the most successful businesses. And even if you're a one-person entrepreneur, you need strategic business partners in order to succeed.
Absolutely.
So even if they don't work for you directly, you know,
you need them in your circle.
You need them in your
Because I feel
circle.
like you're very systematic and very where I'm just like all over the board, really.
Yeah.
So I need someone to like wrangle me in and be like, listen, simmer down. This is what we're doing. Oh, Doris is on here.
Hey, Doris.
What's up? My mother is here, of course.
Biggest fan. I love you. Thank you so much for
3-in-1 Trinity Services.
Yes. Listen, May 18th, we're all gonna be there, y'all. And you ain't gonna miss us.
So one week
Mr.
away.
MC right here.
Yeah.
He's gonna take the show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take something. I don't know what it's gonna be the show, but I'm gonna take something.
Shane's literally gonna go out there and kill it. And I don't know how I did it. Humble brag.
No, this is the thing. Like, and I was talking to Stephen before you got here.
We're not gonna talk about it. It's still my birth month.
No, we're not gonna do the birthday thing. Come on.
I'm down for it.
No, like connections. Like you have to make connections, and I feel like Stephen's very good at making connections. He's from New York, came to Dallas, killing it. He knows like everybody in the city. Everybody knows him. He's connected himself with a lot of people in a lot of different spaces, and I just think it's so important to do that for yourself personally and for your business.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about that when I was in LA this last week. Like it's so wild that I saw like 8 different friends in 5 days. And I'm driving from Newport Beach back up to Hollywood. Some of my friends were in town from like Tennessee and another part of Texas. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna stop by y'all's hotel, visit on my way up to see another friend. So it just was like, man, I'm so thankful.
Oh, you're working overtime.
I was just
You can actually now write that trip off.
Right.
That trip was a write-off.
Right. So it just was like so exciting. Like here I am. I've never been in LA. I'm driving down the interstate and making connections and like making plans with people along the way so I can come up. And it just was a wild like revelation to me. Like, wow, this
Very
is
important.
Yeah, it is super important.
That's something they teach you too, like transitioning out of college. They always say it's more about who you know versus what you know.
Yes.
Because you can know a lot, you can look really good on paper, but realistically, if you're trying to get into a job or you're trying to get into a room, it really is like a referral type of thing. That's what makes you stand out because people can then vouch for you.
Yeah, who you know and who knows you.
Yes, that too.
Because people have to know you. And it's funny, I got an email today that I was not expecting. And they're like, hey, you were handpicked for ABC. And I'm like, I didn't even know they knew me, first of all. So let me think about it. Let me let me think about it. Let me ask a few questions. And it is. So like if you're doing the things, you're out there, you're whatever, people are gonna know who you are, even if you're not like in their face all the time, right?
Sometimes it just takes Instagram feed.
It just takes a little listen, I don't know where this came from, but
and I will add, a lot of it too is how much value you bring to people.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So definitely it is who you know, but it's not just about the me effect.
Mm-hmm.
So you can, a lot of people ask, give.
Mm-hmm.
My big advice would be give,
Yes.
then ask.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a big thing I learned in my career that has taught me about.
Somebody asked me when we started this, they were like, so what is your goal? Like, what do you want to do with the, with your like show or whatever that we're doing here? And I was like, really? I just think it would be cool for people to come on and talk about what they do. Like that's what I think I would like to do. They were like, wow, really? Like, yeah, what am I gonna, like, I post crap on social media every single day, all day. Like, people are gonna come on my page, they're gonna see it.
Right.
I don't need to shove it down their throat. But my people that I know, my friends around here, my people don't always see that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's cool for them to know what you do. And if they need something, if they need a speaker, they need a business coach, whatever, hello, I get the hookup.
This is true.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm just filling these up, very whatever. Like I don't have any like rhyme or reason.
The more blueberries, the better.
The more blueberries, the better. Just using up all of this dough. And again, I did a double recipe. These are going to bake about, 20 minutes? Is that right? Yeah, 20, 25 minutes. Yep. Halfway through, you're going to take these out and put, I've got a brown sugar and white sugar combination that we're going to top them. Mm-hmm. That we're going to top them with. The ones I baked yesterday, I didn't do that with. I forgot. I got distracted. And it's less of an experience.
You know what's really funny? So the first time I made muffins, I put this little concoction on top of it. But I did it after I baked it.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm thinking like, oh, it'll just melt down and sugar.
It don't.
Yeah, when I was like, I spit it out, I was like, like that is not good.
I don't think it's worth spitting out, but it's definitely not
whatever I made.
What you want. Oh, the muffin was not good.
No, the muffin was good. Oh. Whatever I put on top of it. I can't remember what I did.
Yeah, I made a mess on myself.
It's okay. It's okay.
Reason I gotta wash it.
Exactly.
So you're starting a new business, right? With your girlfriend.
Yeah.
About doors and windows, right?
Yeah, windows and doors.
Yeah, y'all, we have a live studio audience.
Yeah. Your heels are really cute.
She's the first one. She's the first one.
We have a live studio audience.
Yeah, we've been blessed. I had 2 experiences with windows and doors. VP of sales is 2 different family-owned companies. So coming here to Texas, there's a lot of new construction going on. So
everywhere you look, they're building something.
Literally.
We're part of Dallas Builders Association, so we network with a lot of custom home builders. So we hear about all the big projects coming in, and I notice being involved in roofing and HVAC that windows and doors is its own entity. So there's not really too many niches. There's a million roofers in Texas, but there's not many just single run window and door companies that just focus on that.
Nice.
So that's why we decided to open up our company. We use the Texas saying, "Fixin' two," because you're fixing to go to the store.
Fixing to do anything.
Yeah, fixing to.
That can be applied anywhere.
Yeah.
So I love it. It means somebody's about to do something.
Yeah.
So we were like, this is a perfect saying for windows and doors, and check the URL.
Okay, so we need to come to you for the taglines, is what I'm hearing.
That's it. Yeah.
Yes,
so I have a marketing background.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, what is he not doing? Listen, the second time I saw Steven, he's in a cowboy hat. He's in cowboy boots, jeans. I'm like, this guy's from New York. There's no way. Where did he get this costume?
I fell in love with 29. I flew out here in 2019, and I just fell in love with the environment. I'm diehard country music, as you can see on my tattoo.
Just country music.
Country music is
So Shane wanted to be a country singer.
Really? He should be. Okay.
I did. So
He looked good in the Cowboy hat,
He
too.
would.
I would not look good in the cowboy hat. Listen, y'all always trying to. My hair looks good, and y'all always trying to get something on it. I'm close to Jesus, okay? No, so every Wednesday I post like a throwback question or something, just a fun thing to like interact with people on social media. So this morning was, what is something that you wanted to do as a child? Mine happened to be my earliest memory. I wanted to be a country singer.
Wow.
More specifically, I wanted to be Garth Brooks.
Ooh, I love her.
Yeah.
I got
So.
friends.
Right, in low places. Right. Jada want to be a country singer too. Listen to her.
Still do.
So she texted me earlier. She said, you might need to sing tonight. I'm
Oh,
like, beat it. What are you talking about? So what did you want to be when you were younger? What was your...
Definitely an MLB player.
Really?
Player
You
or...
always loved baseball.
I love baseball.
Yeah.
Okay.
But even after I was playing, I wanted to coach in MLB.
Okay.
I want to coach Yankees or coach a major league organization.
Yeah.
Or
I
be
want
part
to
of
go
the
to the
minor
Yankees
league.
game. That's on my list of things.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did you want to be when you were younger?
I wanted to be an actress, singer, and dancer like Raven Simone.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
You know what? I
love
saw
that
her on
Raven.
something the other day.
She's not the same Raven I grew up with.
Lordy. I mean, I thought it was a cartoon.
Ooh.
Yeah. I was in love with Raven. That's the reason I watched The Cosby Show when I was younger.
Oh, okay.
Came on Nick at Night.
Yeah.
I used to watch Dr. Dolittle all the time.
That's
That's
so
That's the Raven.
Oh,
I wanted a show called That's So Jada. Like, that was my inspiration.
Let's do it.
I was a cheetah girl.
Listen,
and
we're going back to
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
I'll learn how to play the guitar. That's
You
fine.
know?
So,
I have a guitar man.
there you go. That's what I'm going to learn. That's not my goal.
Yeah.
You practice country music?
So I got the guitar 2 years ago, and I did lessons for like 3 months.
Did you like it?
I loved it, but then it got warm outside, and I got to be outside.
Bring the guitar outside.
Yeah, I know.
You should have taken the guitar to LA.
I know. I know.
Give me a bucket.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's LA. They wouldn't have thrown me out. At least I got all my teeth, and I'm like showered. So I'm like 3 steps ahead of everyone else. Oh my God. Jacobia, I'm waiting on Shane to write me a song
Oh wow.
in the sun outside. Listen.
Shane is a lot of showman.
I didn't say I wanted to be a songwriter. I said I want to sing them. So maybe you write the song and I'll sing it. Pull it out and play your favorite song. Oh, brother, I can't play that. I can play the radio. I'm very good at playing the radio.
These cameras shot.
Listen, I'm always having to pull Jada over. She like,
I was in the shop today.
I know, I'm impressed. You've been in here the whole time for the first time.
It only took me 3 months.
I mean, we've been doing this for 6 months, and she finally figures out where to be.
It only took me
Okay, Jacoby, write it, and I might sing it.
Deal.
I might sing it. I might sing it. Okay, what else? What time is it? Anybody know what time it is?
We're at 22 minutes.
Oh, we're at 22 minutes. Okay, cool. So I have these. They're kind of not that great, I don't think. But you can have one anyway if you want.
Yeah, bring them over.
Of course.
I should have put the sugar on them, but I'm so mad that I got distracted and didn't do that. But I think they probably still taste okay. There's only half a cup of sugar in the whole recipe for a dozen. So they're really not very sweet, but they're good.
I think that's great though. Like if you want to have it with your coffee.
Yeah, because people put like 32 cups of like syrup in their coffee, so it's really not.
Yeah,
Because I don't like coffee, but people that like coffee say they like coffee, but really they like syrup.
It's creamer.
You like it?
Creamer coffee.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. So anyway, that's the muffins, y'all. So yeah, listen, if you're in the Dallas area. You need or even not Dallas area. You do business coaching anywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere. If you need a business coach, my friend Steven will hook you up.
I'll let y'all that want to quit their jobs and.
If you want to quit your job, fire your boss, do whatever, all the things, he can help you out. If you want to make go from $1 million to making like $3 million, he can help you out.
Yeah.
If you need a speaker, a keynote speaker.
That was cowboy boots.
This your guy. He will come full. You will think it's John Wayne walking up in there. New York John Wayne coming.
I'm also looking for podcast guests. So if you guys ever,
Really?
Yes.
anybody wants to come on the Field of Dreams Business Podcast,
Me and Shane will come.
you guys should come. I got an interview to go
Yeah,
for
we
that.
can do a duo.
We'll do a live one at the Star in Frisco.
Woo!
Yes, the Star.
I
So
love the
catch me
Star.
on the football field. Not really. You don't want me on the football field for nothing.
You should play your guitar on the 4th field.
I can play my football, my guitar on the football field in the sun.
Yeah. Summertime is coming up. They're gonna love that.
It is coming.
Yeah.
I cannot
Be a lot of
wait.
Put your cowboy hat on and get on.
I don't have a cowboy hat.
You can borrow one.
Uncle Jerry is gonna have to loan
That's
me.
right, that's right.
You know what? I've been texting my whole life. I don't even own a cowboy hat.
Really?
No.
No.
Cowboy hats are not for me. That's
I don't
not a
have
good
any
look
boots
for me.
anymore.
My head is entirely too big for a cowboy hat.
You can't
Step
fit it.
one. Yeah,
They have
this is-
places where they fit it.
I know, but the cowboy hat is already this big, and then when your hat has to be this big, and then the outside is this big. I look like I'm wearing a sombrero.
Just all of them.
We're just Cinco de Mayo. You're fitting perfect.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not for me. So yeah, sorry y'all. We're kind of like getting a little off topic, but he ate that muffin very quickly, so I think he liked it. I eat
My
fast
girlfriend
too.
knows I love sweets.
I eat so fast, and
They
you know
laugh at me
why?
all the time being from New York because I'm used to always on the go.
Well, and mine
Yeah.
comes from being in the restaurants for so long.
Right.
I'm so used to like just wolfing down the food and going,
Yeah.
and I have to really like tell myself, and then like people think I'm crazy, but I'm like I have to tell myself, Shane, you do not have to clear your plate in like 4 seconds, and it's embarrassing when you're out with a group of people and you're like the quickest one, and then I feel stupid.
I retrained myself in college.
Yeah, it's a real thing that I still
It
tell
depends
myself
on who I'm
about.
around, actually. If I'm around people that I know.
Uh-huh.
But if it's like, people I don't know, it's like small bites.
And the thing is, like, if I'm around people that I'm like enjoying or having a conversation,
Yeah.
I'm like excited, and so I'm just like,
Yeah.
I don't even realize I'm doing it.
Yeah.
The self-awareness is
It's okay. Self-awareness is key.
It's a problem of mine.
Like the book we're reading with emotional intelligence. Self-awareness is the start.
Yes. You gotta be aware. You gotta know where your faults
Know
are,
where to hold them.
and know what you're not good at, and know when you're not going to play guitar
Know
in
when
front
to
of
walk
people.
away. Know when
and hire for what you're not good at.
Hire for what you're not good at, for real. Like, I need systems.
That's the
not the
main
system.
thing I'm waiting on. I'm just waiting on to recruit somebody and hire them so they can do all the things.
Dude, what's the way? Oh, speaking of podcast people, we need some guests for the rest of May. So if you want to come hang out with us and you want to have something baked and talk about what you do,
You can't have chocolate. We're not doing chocolate.
we really are. I'm not chocolated out, but I feel like everybody else is
They're
chocolated
not,
out.
but they will never be.
Ice cream. Come on, bring some ice cream in.
Yeah.
No, I need an ice cream maker,
We do.
actually.
We could make like chocolate ice cream.
Chocolate, of course. With like a peanut butter swirl. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, yeah.
Oh man.
Or gelato.
Gelato.
Yeah, we're coming back.
Nice
I'll be
donuts.
back.
Yeah, we might have a repeat offender.
I'm more
Oh my gosh, yeah. So listen, for real, if y'all want to come hang out, if you're in the Dallas area, we would love to have you. We will be here Wednesday at 7 p.m. I don't think I have any other guests booked for the month, which is
Actually,
odd.
I have a few people I need to reach out
Do you?
to. So if you're watching this, you get a text from
We
me.
might be
You know
hitting
why.
you up. Don't run from Jaida. So yeah, the time is going to go off in 2 minutes. I'm going to put the white sugar, brown sugar combo on top, let them finish baking for another 12 minutes, and they're going to be perfect. So yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
We feeling good? Everybody's great?
Awesome. Thank you so much, Stephen, for coming.
May
Sharing
18th.
your wisdom.
Yes, thanks, Stephen.
Thank you guys for having me.
Genius business coach. And we will all be at Bill J. Priest on May 18th.
That's next weekend. Just in
Is.
case you're wondering.
Wow.
It really is.
May is going by.
A
fast.
week from
Sorry.
Saturday. Listen, y'all,
Yeah.
I already don't know what day it is or what time it is or what month I'm in.
I've been like that. I only know what May 18th is because school ends in 11 days.
Oh, nice. Okay. Bye, y'all. We're out of here.
The life of a teacher. Goodbye.